Well-known actress and businesswoman Pearl Thusi from South Africa has been vocally critical of President Cyril Ramaphosa's leadership. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button as you watch this video. She has made it known that she does not like things in South Africa. Pearl Thusi attacked and made fun of President Cyril Ramaphosa in a tweet she posted on her official Twitter account yesterday during the protests against the national shutdown. This message surprised and astounded a lot of people. In the post, Pearl Thusi referred to CYRLL as the president. President Cyril Ramaphosa has been the target of attacks and criticism from Pearl Thusi, who blames him for the load shedding that Eskom implemented, which prevented students from studying. The well-known actress has also attacked President Cyril Ramaphosa, alleging that he has a cash hoard on the couch of his Limpopo property. The farm is located in the provincial area of Limpopo. Pearl Thusi is associated with a group called the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. While you're trying to conceal your money beneath the couch, your kids are studying in the dark. Do you honestly think that your supporters would see you as a leader that upholds moral principles and is honorable? I'm the author, and my name is Pearl Thusi. Once again, Floyd Shivambu, the deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, accused President Cyril Ramaphosa of selling deception to South Africans. To this, the president has replied angrily. The conversation happened on Friday in Cape Town City Hall during a discussion on Ramaphosa's proposed course of action. Shivambu urged that Ramaphosa be nominated for a South African Film and Television Award, SAFTAs, for Best Fiction and attacked the politician for allegedly rehashing past promises, especially with reference to job creation. I would like to suggest that Cyril Ramaphosa be considered for the SAFTA Prize for Best Fiction. Shivambu said that the president's assurances were all made up. Ramaphosa responded on Monday, saying that Shivambu was the one experiencing another world. Shivambu was extended an invitation by the president to tour the 23,000 schools that employ over 1 million school assistants to support curriculum delivery, improve learning results, and improve the learning environment. In order to increase output and food security, Ramaphosa emphasized the social and economic advantages of large-scale public employment initiatives, as well as the issuance of 188,000 agricultural input vouchers to small-scale farmers. Additionally, Ramaphosa bemoaned the despicable actions of some members of parliament, MPs, who participate in racial baiting, name-calling, and ethnic chauvinism. He underlined the need of harmony and open discussions on how South Africans' chances are still impacted by race. Building a unified country, in Ramaphosa's opinion, requires implementing policies that address these social and economic imbalances. Shivambu also criticized the government for allegedly excluding Black South Africans from significant economic engagement by including white parties in the Government of National Unity, GNU. A bloated executive of Oppenheimer puppets, semi-literate matriculants, apartheid apologists, ex-convicts, waffling careerists, he asserted was what Ramaphosa had put together, and it was hardly a progressive administration. In response to criticism, Fikile Mbalula, the Secretary General of the ANC, said that in order to avoid disinformation, government ministries must do more to educate the public on project development. He defended the government's continued efforts and argued that the absence of updates led to people's impressions of the president's remarks as deceptive. This conversation highlights the continued hostilities between the ANC and EFF and reflects larger political dynamics, as well as the difficulties facing South African administration. President Cyril Ramaphosa chastised Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF, for his disrespectful remarks and lack of manners, even though he was advised to study more books on the history of the mine workers' unions. Ramaphosa invited Malema to have a more fruitful conversation on the past, stating that apartheid-era politics seemed to be a bit of a struggle to him. I think we should get together to discuss politics, namely the politics of the apartheid period, which I believe you find confusing. You seem to be unaware of this. I'm going to do this so that when you speak to us when you get up, it will be about something that will point us in the right way. About 2 years ago, you stood here and made fun of my father and me by claiming he was a police officer. Indeed, I am honored to be the son of a fine police officer. Your grandmother is someone I spoke to, and I would never stand here and insult her in that way because I respect her as much as I do you, Ramaphosa said. He also requested that Malema respect others and contribute to the nations.